just woke up, I'm still in my pyjamas, and I thought today we would do a clean with me video, just a really quick and easy, not a deep clean at all. We've just got back off holiday and the house is an absolute mess, so I just thought I'd give it all a quick wipe over, get it in some kind of order, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me.
Excuse all of my messiness.
So I always like to start off in our bedroom. I just think that once this is tidy, then it really motivates you to carry on with the rest of the house.
So this is just a really quick clean with me. It's not a deep clean, so I'm just using some simple cleaning products.
So I've already made the bed off camera, and then I just started to clean up the floor area. So just any clothes or shoes that were lying around, I've just folded and put them away. I then moved over just to my dressing table area. Just started taking things off, giving it a wipe down, and then putting things back on. Like I say, this is not a deep clean, this is just to get the house in some kind of order. So I'm just using some Dettol all-purpose use spray with just a microfiber cloth just to give it a wipe over. I absolutely hate this dressing table. I'm wanting to paint it like a white or a light grey colour. It's really unsteady, but it just has to do the job for now. So I'm just giving everything that was on the dressing table just a quick wipe over and then just placing it back. My brushes were in my makeup bag from when we were on holiday, so I'm just placing them back in my makeup pot. So while we were on holiday, my brother stayed at our house and watched the dog for us, and as you can see, he has left the bedside table an absolute mess. So I'm just giving that a quick spray over with some Dettol all-purpose use spray and just giving that a clean over with some wipes. I'm just moving on to our drawer area with our TV on. This just happens to be like a dumping ground for us, so we're constantly cleaning it, but I'm just giving it a quick wipe over and just putting some wires and stuff away. So I bought a little linen grey and white storage basket yesterday from B&M. So I'm just putting my straighteners, curlers, hair dryers, things like that in there just to kind of keep it in order so I'm not searching for them. So just moving downstairs, I've just started in the kitchen, just washing a couple of the pots up that were left over from last night. And now with some warm water, I am adding some Zoflora, and I've gone for the scent cranberry and orange, and I always just fill the sink up a little bit with this, and I think it leaves the kitchen smelling lovely. And then I also clean the work surfaces with it as well. So I'm just put all of the dishes away. I did this off camera just to save some time. And now with that Zoflora that's in the sink, I am just cleaning the draining board. I always like to dry the draining board just with some tissue. I just have a pet hate for wet sinks and draining boards, that's just me. And with some flash spray and some thick bleach, I'm just going to clean the sink out with a new sponge. Just like to clean this out on a regular basis as much as we can, just because food and little bits go down there without us knowing. And then I just like to rinse the sink off with some cold water, and then I go over it with the microfiber cloth that has got the Zoflora on it, and I just think it gives the sink a really nice smell finish and it makes it look all nice and clean. And as you can see, I'm just going over this again with a tissue, just to dry it off. Like I say, my sink and draining boards, if they're wet, it really bugs me, so I just try and clean them as much as possible and then dry them off again. So now I'm just cleaning the work surfaces with that flash spray, again with the microfiber cloth that's already got some Zoflora on it. And my dog Poppy loves to watch me clean apparently, and is just sat watching. And again, just going over it with a tissue just to dry it off and try and get rid of any streaks. So I'm just moving all of the appliances from one side of the worktop just to the other while I can clean it. And again, just going in with that flash spray and the microfiber cloth. There was some crumbs on the work surface, which is why I'm just giving it a quick wipe over with the tissue first, because I didn't want that to end up on the microfiber cloth. So I'm just giving the appliances just a quick wipe over with some tissue and some flash. This is our Actifrite and we use this on a regular basis, so it gets pretty dirty, so I just try and like to keep on top of it as much as we can. If you haven't got an active fryer, I definitely would recommend getting one. We cook all sorts in there and it's just super easy, especially if you're on things like Slimming World. You don't need to put any oil in there with it. And then I'm just going ahead and wiping the surfaces again and then drying them off with a towel. So we had some really boring black weighing scales in our kitchen, and my auntie was very kind to buy us a unicorn one instead, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love unicorns. Matt, on the other hand, isn't so impressed, and he probably prefers the black one. So again, with the flash and some tissue, I'm just giving the oven a wipe over. Like I say, this isn't a deep clean or anything, so it is literally just a wipe over with simple products such as the flash and the Zaflora that I've been using. So where the toaster was, obviously there was some crumbs there, so again I'm just going in with the tissue first of all, just to kind of get rid of them, and then I'm going back in with the microfiber cloth with the Zaflora on. Just a quick wipe down with the Zaflora microfiber wipe on the work surfaces, and then just replacing the other appliances. And then this is just the finished kitchen. As you can see by the tea towel, like I say, I'm obsessed with unicorns. But I really hope you'd enjoyed this video. It was just a very quick and simple clean with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!